some a man walks 10 kilometers. Okay, how much distance traveled by walk? He covered 10 kilometers. Then that means next after travels a certain distance by train. How much distance he traveled by train? We don't know. That is one of the unknown quantity. And then that means then next by bus. Some of the distance traveled by walking, some of the distance traveled by train, and some of the distance traveled by bus. Okay, so as far as twice by train, for example, he traveled 10 kilometers by train. So how much distance traveled by bus? Double, that means 20 kilometers. For example, he traveled 50 kilometers by train. How much distance traveled by bus? Double, that means 100 kilometers, like that. Okay, if the whole journey is 70 kilometers, how far he travel by train? Okay, so here we have two unknown quantities. What is that? One is how much distance traveled by train? We don't know. How much distance traveled by bus? We don't know. But you know one clue, what is that? The distance traveled by bus is equal to double of the journey traveled by the train. Okay, so the total journey is equal to how many kilometers? He traveled totally 70 kilometers. But what do you want? How far did he travel by train? That means how much distance he traveled by train. That means he traveled some of the distance covered by walking, some of the distance covered by train, and some of the distance traveled by bus. Totally he covered how many kilometers? 70 kilometers. Do you know how much distance traveled by walking? Yes. How many? 10 kilometers. Already given. How much distance traveled by train? Do you know? Don't know. Let us consider X. Let us consider X. How much distance traveled by bus? One clue is there. As far as twice by the train. Okay. So how much distance traveled by train? Let us consider X. Double of the traveled by bus. That means 2x. This is X. Double distance traveled by bus. That means 2x is equal to 7. You solve it and you get the value of x. Okay. Working. Solution. Okay. Distance traveled by walk is equal to 10 kilometers. Already given. Okay, distance traveled by walk, that equal to 10 kilometers. Okay, let us take distance traveled by train be x kilometers, because that is unknown quantity. How much distance traveled by train? We don't know. Let us take one of the variable x kilometer. Here x also indicates one of the number, but that is unknown number. Okay, next distance traveled by bus is equal to twice, already given, twice the distance covered by the train. Okay, twice distance by the train. That means how much distance traveled by train? X. Twice means double. That means 2 into x. That equal to 2x. For example, he traveled only 40 kilometers by train. How much distance traveled by bus? Double, 80 kilometers. Okay. So total distance traveled is equal to how many kilometers? 70 kilometers. That means Sum of the distance traveled by walk. Sum of the distance traveled by train. Sum of the distance traveled by bus. Totally 70 kilometers. Walking 10 kilometers. By train x kilometers, unknown quantity. By bus 2x. Totally 70. Okay. So 2x plus x, that equal to 3x. Plus 10 of transposition minus 10. That means 3x equal to 70 minus 10, 60. So 3x means 3 into x is equal to 60. X equal to, here product quantity after transposition it becomes division, that equal to 20. What is 20? Here 20 indicates the distance traveled by train. Here x indicates distance traveled by train. How many kilometers? 20 kilometers. Therefore, distance traveled by train is equal to 20 kilometers. Okay, distance traveled by bus twice of the traveled by train, that means 40 kilometers. Okay, so 40, 20, 60 plus walking 10, totally 70 kilometers. Walking, train, bus. Walking, how many? 10. By train, how many? 20. Bus, double of the train, that means 40. Totally 70 kilometers. This is checking. You try it or wrong, checking. Okay.